Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill. You already know I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. All right. Salute to the Galactic family and major salute to the Drew Nation. Let's get into it. Let's get started. Let's get it on and popping. I got what you've been waiting for. Let's go. I need everybody to press that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this video. Let's do it. Beware, there are some miserable people in need of company, and they seek out those with big energy. Let's talk about it. Chosen vessels, you have what's called big energy. When you walk into a room, people feel it. When you step into the place, everybody turns their head and stares at you. Why is that? It's because they feel your presence. You think nobody is paying attention to you, it's because they're trying not to look. You have big energy and people can't help but see it. All right, it's like a nice car driving past it's like a dream car, a classic car, old school car driving past. People may not try to see it. They may try not to look, but oh, trust and believe. They see it. And the one thing, right? When you have big energy, you will notice that people gravitate towards you. But it's not always for the most positive reasons. Some people are miserable and they want to wipe that smile off your face. Some people are jealous of you just merely because you're existing. All right. Some people, they may feel insecure because you're a handsome guy. Some people may feel insecure because you're getting yourself together and they see you being more successful than them. Some people may feel some way towards you. If you're a girl, you always keep your hair did, nails did, everything did. All right. Maybe you have just started a new business and it's you just launched it and it's already successful. You already have several clients, several customers, and everybody wants you for that specific thing that you do. Maybe you do nails real well. All right, maybe you done hustled up your $3,925 and you became a nail tech. All right, maybe you done hustled up your $4,672 and you became a nail tech. You done went to class, now you're chilling, you're doing nails, you got your other little side hustle, you braid hair. Everybody keep coming back to you for them nails, and they mad as heck. You're stealing people's clients on your Instagram. You're not voluntarily. They coming to you. You the one got the sauce. You the one got the drip. You the one got the style. And then they keep coming. They keep coming to you. They want what you got. They don't want what they got. They don't want what Susie Q got. They don't want what Betty Jones got. They want what you got. They want your style. They want you to do them nails so that way they could let that relationship sail off out into the sunset. They want to look good. They want to feel good. They want that confidence that only you could give. And it's not you do nails like no other. It's not that you just doing nails neither. You provide the nail service. You provide the little. I know how the girls be. You provide the little spiritual service. You be helping them out. Talking to them about this and talking to them about, girl, I already know. I already know what y'all be up to. All right, I hear it. I know they be like, girl, so I already know what's up with y'all. Y'all be doing each other. You be doing her nails, be giving her all types of advice, but it's right advice. It's not gossip advice. You're not gossiping with your clients. You're not telling your clients, hey, do this or do that, or you're not giving them no bad information. You're telling them what's best so that way they could have success. You actually genuinely care about folks, and people can see that. And shout out to all the barbers. Shout out to all the men that do stuff for other guys. Working on cars. When people come to you, Mr. Mechanic, they don't just get their car worked on. They get they brain worked on. All right, they don't just go get their hair cut, they get their brain cut. Cut out all the negative parts. You be schooling people, hey brother, I wouldn't do that. Nah, that's not the right move, playboy. I wouldn't do that. I would do that, but I wouldn't do that. You have a lot of advice, a lot of good energy. You got a lot of good things to offer besides just your service. When you go to places, you don't just go to the grocery store. You don't just go out to the club. Don't go out to the club today without a bulletproof vest. You don't just go out to the park. You don't just go out to wherever you go. You go out and you change the atmosphere. You change the whole surrounding. You got people wanting to be a better person. You got people wanting to do bigger and better things. That thing that people were putting off for 5, 6, 7 months out the year, they see you now. They about to go do it immediately. I gotta go do that thing I was telling myself about. I do that. You don't you didn't I did that. I've always been into that. You haven't touched it for 7 months, Earl. Shut up, Betty. I do that. It's something that I do. It's something that I've always enjoyed doing. Don't listen to Betty. I'm Earl. I always get the job done. All right, okay, Earl. Get her done, Earl. Betty, you better support that man. You better uplift him and help him reach the sky. So y'all could reach the stars together. All right, you understand? So look, beware all those good vibes that you got, that good person that we just discussed, that all those good qualities that I just made you think about. You're like, wow, that really is like me. I really am a good person like that. I really do care about people. I really am genuine. You attract people who will try to hate you because of that. They want to get in your square. I mean, they want to get in they want to get in your circle. They want to get in the inner circle with you and knock you off your square. All right. They want to get in your inner circle, right? They want to get close to you so they could see if they could learn how to be just like you, to copy you, so they could go out into the world and try to pretend to be the person that you are. Identity theft, anyone? Not us, all right? Not over here. But look, they want to be just like you, and since they can't, they hate you. Point blank, period. All right, why else would they be copying you so much? Why else would they be trying to be better than you and compete with you at the same time? Illogical. All right, you have big energy and you are a celebrity. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be LeBron James. You don't have to be man, I don't watch sports like that, but you don't got to be a famous football player. All right, you don't have to be a famous athlete. You don't got to be somebody. You don't got to be no NBA young boy. You don't got to be a Lil Yachty. You don't got to be a 9 Inch Nails. Okay, you don't got to be none of that. Okay, what you have to be is yourself, and the more comfortable you are with being yourself, you already know, the more people are going to hate you for that, because people cannot stand a person that is confident in themselves. You don't care about how people view you. You don't care what people think about what you got on. The way you live your life, people wish they could live their life like that. A lot of things you do, people, you know what they say? I wouldn't be caught dead doing that. Well, they wouldn't be caught dead making any progress. They wouldn't be caught dead becoming a millionaire. They wouldn't be caught dead in Turks and Caicos. All right, they wouldn't be caught dead on a 6-month vacation out the year in someplace warm when it get cold. They wouldn't be caught doing that. You would not catch them doing that either. All right, they wouldn't be caught getting blessed by God. Okay, you feel me? You are you all picking up what we're putting down over here? All right, beware. They're miserable. Miserables, miserable. All right, miserable. They are so miserable. All right, and they want to make you miserable too. All right, but you don't oblate with the miserables. Just like this, no hablo español, no hable miserable. Okay, you do not understand misery. It doesn't compute. Okay, you can't. It does not compute. All right, it's like trying to put a Sega Dreamcast console it's like trying to put a Sega Dreamcast game in a PS3 console. PS20 console. What number they at now? When I get back into video games, I'll let y'all know. I know they got 21, 22, whatever it is. All right, they got PS7, something like that. All right. But yo, you are like a PS7, and they're trying to put a Sega Dreamcast game in you and try to make you play the misery game. But if you know anything about games more than me, I hope, you can't put the disc from one game into another console. You can put the PS1 into the PS2, but you can't take PS2 games and play them on the PS1. If you try, you'll even get to see the little PlayStation part, and then you get your feelings hurt when the little load thing comes up and it doesn't do it for you. All right, and it's the same thing when they try to step out into the world and be you. It don't do it for them. So that way they get to come back and realize that they have to be themselves. But since they're unhappy with who they are, they use you as the scapegoat, and they feel it's easier to hate you. You're the one that makes them aware that they have some things they have to work on anyway. So instead of fixing those things, I could just hate her. I could just hate him. I could just hate them. That'll help them. That'll work for about 5 minutes. Then they gotta find somebody else to hate and tear down so they could build themselves back up continuously. It's a never-ending cycle for those folks, and that's why they like people with big energy. They try to siphon off your vibes. They try to siphon off your current. All right, your energy is nothing like anything they've ever experienced. Your energy is so good, it puts a smile on a person's face when they're having a bad day. Somebody's dog could have just died. Somebody, God forbid, just lost a family member. When they talk to you, they forget all about that. You make them feel so good. You have so many healing qualities about you. You have so many good qualities about you. You can heal people. You can bless people. You can help people sort out problems and issues. All right. People. You don't even have to give people an answer half the time. Just by listening to them, just by being there, just by them feeling your presence, and because they feel the Holy Spirit on you, and through your anointing, all right, and through the presence of God in your life and your angels, you can't. That's why your energy is so good. All right, it's not just us. We have God. We have our angels, ascended masters. We got the universe. We are in our little bubble. We are in our little aura. We are in our little energy field of positivity, and they feel that. They pick up on the vibes. That's why people always staring and always glaring and always comparing. All right, and you got on some shoes they wish they're in, but they're not. They are not in your shoes and couldn't walk a mile in them. For real. They couldn't. They tried to, but they just couldn't do it. And it's a shame when people waste their precious life, waste their precious days being jealous, envious, or hateful towards somebody else. And they could cover it up all they want, but it's going to show through their actions. They could try to act like they're not a hater all they want. It's going to show through their attitude towards you, and all you're doing is just picking up on the vibes. All you're doing is picking up what people are putting down. All right, people are delivering old, bad, nasty, stank mail and putting it in your mailbox. And when you open up and read it out loud, they got a problem with it. What are you doing reading that? You just put this in my mailbox, sir. What are you doing reading that? You just put that in my mailbox, miss. Why would you write this whole letter up? Let me know how you feel, and then not be okay with me reading it out loud. What's the issue? You just made me experience this. I can't talk about it. What? Anyway, back to our discussion. Back to the discussion at hand. Back to the discussion at hand. You got to beware of people like that because they want to drain you, take all your energy, and leave you with zilch, zero, nada, nothing, nothing at all. They want to leave you with nothing. They want to drain all your energy and take it all away. And they want to leave you with nothing. They want to leave you empty. They want to leave you on red. All right, they so worried about you and so in your business, they got to make you hear them because they don't have no life. They don't got nobody else to hear them as good as you. So what they have to do is they have to try to make you hear them. You're not important. If you were important, you would be enjoying your evening. You'd be enjoying your day. If their energy was that good, they'd be able to go off and enjoy themselves. But they can't because they hate themselves and they don't deal with that. So when they see somebody that's confident and that loves themselves, it's like not having no money and somebody throwing some hundreds all up in the air and telling them they're not for you. You're going to be like, yo, what? I can't grab one of them. No, it's mine. Oh, all right. I don't know why you're putting it in my face, but that's how they feel. All right. They think it's funny too. They get a kick out of it. I don't know how you get a kick out of having no life. I don't know how you get a kick out of surrounding your every movement and your whole life around somebody else. But that's what they do. Who are they connected to? The devil. What's the devil try to do? Outshine God. What's the devil never going to be able to do? Outshine God. These people try to beat you at your own game, but they're playing with a deflated ball. The deflate gate has entered the building. All right, they got a deflated ball. They trying to bounce it, and there's no air in it. They trying to You're not gonna get nowhere playing like that. They're playing a game that they can't win. They're playing a game that they can't win. They're trying to take your energy. They're not going to be able to. They have to do things to compete with you. They have to do things to try to make themselves feel as good as you. And it's because they're miserable. They are unhappy. They want to spread it like cancer. They want to spread that misery around. If they're miserable, they want you to be miserable. They want you to be unhappy. But you don't want to be unhappy. All right? You don't have to be unhappy. It's not your business that somebody got beef with you because of who you are. All right. So you have to beware when you have big energy. When you get around certain people, they will seek you out to destroy you. All right. They will try to make you be miserable with them. They'll try to make you be unhappy with them. And it's all because you're making them realize what they need to fix about themselves. You make them feel like they need to stop what they're doing. They can't even enjoy themselves when you get into their presence, because you put their mind and make them in an area that it doesn't usually go in, and you make them focus on things that they try to ignore. Imagine trying to fight something and act like it doesn't exist, and then somebody comes around and all you could do is think about that problem. You're going to be mad. You're going to be upset. And this is why you have to work on yourself. When you don't work on yourself, there are going to be people who come around and are a representation of that piece of yourself that you've been neglecting, that piece of yourself that you've been ignoring. All right. It should motivate you to be a better person. It should never make you hate another person. It should never make you want to take out how you feel on somebody. All right. So when you have big energy, people are going to try to gravitate towards you, come into your life, and try to make you their source and their supply of positive energy, of feel good. All right. People are going to be following you around. People are going to be stalking you. People are going to be forcing interactions on you. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. You are a liar and a devil, and the truth is not in you. How you not see a whole person standing there? You're walking right in front of me. I move to the left, you move to the left. I move to the right, you move to the right. And then you're going to get face to, I didn't see you there. All right, devil, have a good day. You are a liar and the truth is not in you. Get behind me, Satan, before you get crushed like the scorpion and the snake you are. For real. And they are going to play games with you. People with big energy, you're a big person, meaning you're a big adult, meaning you're a big man, you're a big woman. All right, because you chose to grow up. Let's not act like it's not people out here stuck in with a child mindset in an adult body. They're so goofy. They're so goofy because they're so childish. They are Toys R Us kid. They don't want to grow up. They don't know how to grow up. They wouldn't know how to be serious if it slapped them in the face. Pow! What was that? They wouldn't know what serious was if it slapped them in the face. They wouldn't know what being an adult was if it slapped them in the face. And they all gang up together. They all click up together because when it's about 10, 20 of them, they actually finally got a brain. They can actually put all them little pea brain thoughts together and actually do something. They gotta form like Voltron. All these deceptive people, they gotta form together with each little bit of, I got a brain cell, me too. Let me add my brain cell in. They ain't got half a brain, but between all of them, and they trying to just think. Like, you ever seen a cartoon where somebody head explode or they pop a blood vessel because they thinking too hard? That's them. They be trying to think. They can't do it. They trying to recreate your energy. They can't do it. They trying to recreate your style. They can't do it. All right, no matter how much they try to do bad to you, you keep rising up. No matter how many times they try to stop you and block you and pop you, you keep rising up. You keep taking all the licks. You keep taking all the hits. Hit after hit after hit. They can't knock the wind out of you. They can't knock the wind out your sails. Took the wind out your sails. They can't do that to you. No matter how hard they try. All right, you gonna turn that boat back around. Everything always works out for you. You believe in God and you love him and you do right. You're not out to get anyone. You don't cross anyone. You don't double cross anyone. You don't stab anyone in the back. We're not perfect. We repent and we ask God to forgive us for everything that we do. But when we're not out to get people and they are out to get us, you got to call that out. You have to call that out. You got to call that out. You have to destroy that. You got to speak over that. You have to cancel that out with your words, your thoughts, your prayers, your actions, and your deeds. You got to cancel all that out. All right. That's what that big energy is for. You don't have big energy for no reason. That big energy is there for you. That energy that they feel, you could press that against them when you focus on having a force field around your body. That energy will make them back off. All right, that force field is very strong. You got the spirit of the Lord on you. All right, you have angels that are encamped around you. All right, and they feel that big energy. They feel your presence, and they're going to be gravitating towards it because they're going to try to get some of that energy from you. But that energy is not free. All right, energy is an exchange. All right, there should be an exchange. They have nothing to exchange. That's why they leave you feeling drained. It's not energy for energy. They're giving you hate. They're giving you anger, frustration. They're trying to make you miserable. They want energy from you in that way. Since they can't get a positive reaction, they'll settle for a negative one. Man, I don't know if y'all seen that video with that dude, that homeless dude. He was like, man, I ain't had a girl in a long time, and he'll settle for some, you know what I'm saying? He was talking to another guy. I'll let y'all fill in the blank. He said, I'll settle for this. And I was like, whoa, player. I'm like, whoa, they will settle. They can't get any positive energy. They'll settle for some negative energy. It's just like that dude. He said, man, I don't want to repeat that mess, but I know somebody saw it. He said he ain't had a woman in a long time, so he'll settle for the unthinkable. And he was talking to someone of the same sex. So let's just leave it at that. All right. And it's the same thing with them. They if they can't get any positive energy out of you because you keep all that to yourself, they'll settle for the negative energy. All right. They will settle for that negative energy. They'll settle for less. That's why they don't get ahead. They're so focused on who they can compete with. They're so focused on comparing themselves to others. They're so focused on their own misery instead of their own happiness. They allow other people's lives to make them miserable because they haven't found out that happiness comes from within. They think happiness comes from that new car. They think happiness comes from that new position. They think happiness comes from a new house. If you're not happy, new things aren't going to make you happy long term. You're going to get a temporary feel good, a temporary high from your accomplishment and your achievement. But because you're unhappy with yourself, it's not going to be long lasting. It's not going to be a long lasting effect of happiness, y'all. And chosen ones, chosen vessels, empaths, we practice gratitude. We're grateful for the little things. We're grateful for waking up in the morning. We're grateful for being happy. When you're grateful for being whatever, when you're grateful for things, you are drawing more of that into your life. Miserable people who aren't grateful for the small things and for the little things will never find true happiness. That's why they're so upset with you, because you're always content. You always look like you're in a good mood. That's because you are always constantly finding things to be grateful for. That's why your energy is good. You're always praying. You're always worshiping the Father. You're always paying homage to your angels and your ascended masters and to the chosen ones that came before you. We're always grateful to the universe. We're always thankful for another day. We're always grateful and thankful for the shoes on our feet, the clothes on our back, and the food on our table, and the money in our pockets. We're always grateful. All right, instead of being upset over something, we'll pick our brain and find something to be happy about. Even in the midst of hell, we'll call some heaven down. That's why your energy is so big, because your faith is so big. Your faith is big as the universe. All right, your faith is as big as the seventh heaven. You have faith. All right, you have a mindset to be a winner and not a wiener. All right, and shout out to all the winners out there. All right, you definitely want to be a winner and not a wiener. All right, there's some wieners out here. Would you rather be a wiener or a winner? They have to wean themselves off of their negative, stagnant energy, and that's why they need a person with big energy. That's why they're weaners, because they use you, the person with big energy, to wean themselves off of all that hate, all that lack, all that negativity. Whoo, somebody positive come around. Let me drain them. Not me, not today. Not today, Satan. It's not going to happen because you're aware now. They might have been able to get you when you didn't have the know-how. They might have been able to get you when you didn't have game. Now you have game. Like, bro, come on, man. Like what? Like, bro, what type of game is that? It's the game you don't want to play. It's the devil's game. All right, it's that they rolling the devil's dice. Just who wants to play? You want to play? You're gambling with your life every time you deal with them, talking to them, being around them. They make you feel miserable just from the sight of them, just from seeing these people. But it's because their energy is no good. You gotta take all types of deep breaths, and it's because they're projecting hate onto you, acting like you can't feel it. You can feel that. They might even know you can feel it. They want you to be miserable, so they will project that hate on you. They will try to see if you can feel that. They'll even try to project some thoughts into your mind, but they'll never prosper. No negative energy formed against you will prosper. I saw a video today. The weapons will form, but they will not prosper. All right, the weapons will form, but they won't prosper. So you're always safe, even if those weapons form. They may form against you like Voltron. They may form against you with their negativity, but they will not prosper. Their weapons against you will not prosper. When you think about somebody else negative and you have hate and envy towards them, you're poisoning yourself. It's a mental poison. You got all types of sores and blisters in your mind, your heart, your spleen. Your organs ain't functioning right. You hating on us. Them hating on us is not going to hurt us. All we have to do is not stress over it and give the energy to God. Let it go. Because they're destroying themselves with that hate. And the reason why they're trying to destroy you with it is because deep down inside, they know it's affecting them. And they can't stop hating you. They can't stop hating you. They know it's affecting them. They know it's tearing them up from the inside out. They know it's destroying them. They know it's shutting down this and canceling that and stopping this. They know all that. All right? So you got to be aware of them, because they really will try to make you miserable. They don't like to see you smile. They don't like that smile on your face. All right, you just trying to chill outside because you ain't got nothing to do today. All right, you just random people you don't even know just hating you. But it is what it is, because they're doing it because for God's sake. We love God. We have Christ in our life. We love Jesus. We love Christ. We love the universe. We got love for humanity. We got love for everybody, long as they stay where they're at and they don't bother us. All right, love for love. All right, we're very peaceful and very polite. Not that that means anything, but for the sake of just obeying God, putting him first, and treating other people like you want to be treated, it does mean something. All right, we follow the golden rule, and that's why we follow the golden rule, and that's why we stay away from them old fools. All right, when you follow the golden rule, you will be able to avoid them old fools. Follow the golden rule, avoid them old fools. All right, they old fools. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to feel good. They hate the fact that you're positive. They hate the fact that you don't feel bad like they do. They wish they could feel good like you. That's why they always study you, try to figure out how they could feel good. But what they're going to have to do is come talk to you, and they're going to have to come to you for you to help them get their mind right. They're going to have to come to you, and they're going to have to get help from you to overcome their insecurities. But they're not going to do it. So they're going to stay in that same position as you continue to elevate, as you continue to better yourself, as you continue to make your energy even bigger, because it's infinite, there's no end. We keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. Your energy is going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. The more you raise your vibration, the more that light is going to attract them and destroy them at the same time. You're going to be attracting the demons, and you're going to be repelling them and destroying them at the same time. They're going to see the light, and it's going to be like a trap. They're going to be like, I can't stop looking. I can't get away. And you know what happens when you get too close to the sun? You disintegrate. You're going to be disintegrating demons left and right. They're gonna be calling you the demon slayer. But when you keep raising your consciousness, you keep raising your level of awareness, you keep learning how to deal with negative entities and negative energy and repel them and destroy them and kick them out of your mind, which kicks them out of your life. If they can't affect you mentally, they can't affect you physically or spiritually, no matter how hard them devils try. And it's a shame that it has to be that way. But you have to beware because you have big energy and people will be jealous of you for that. We're not saying anything bad. We're not saying anything mean. We're not saying anything hurtful. If somebody is jealous of you and they cause you to have your energy drained, they cause you to feel bad about yourself, they cause you to be miserable, we got to bring awareness to that so that way we could stop it, we could prevent it, and we could let people know that they're not alone, let people know to be strong, let people know that there's others going through that as well. These types of things need to be discussed so that way us chosen ones can stay on top, can continue to rise up, can continue to stay positive, continue to have faith. All right, that's why I like making these videos, because when I saw something that inspired me, it gave me faith. It touched me in a special place in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, and it let me know that I'm not alone. It let me know, I'm not alone and that I can get through this. And that's the message that I want to spread, that you are not alone. You will get through this. You will rise above this. You will overcome this, no matter how many attacks they send your way. The presence of God in your life is here to stay, and you're here to stay too. You're not going anywhere either. These people can't take you out. They're jealous of your big energy. They're jealous of that anointing. They can't take you out. They can't stop you. They can't stop what God has planned for your life. No matter how bad they feel towards you, no matter how many things they try to ruin for you, no matter how many times they try to take you away from your good thoughts with their negative deeds, you are so positive and so good. People have to try to get to you on purpose, because the average little things that they do, they realize it has no effect. They got to go overtime to try to get your attention. They got to go overtime to try to get a reaction from you. They're plotting and planning and scheming and dreaming. They forming crafty counsel against you. How we gonna do it? How we gonna do it, boss? I don't know. What do you guys have? What idea do you got? What idea do you got? They are coming together trying to form like Voltron to try and stop you. But they never could, and they never will be able to, because you're unstoppable. That faith in you that's giving you that big energy, it's unstoppable. That anointing that you got that's giving you that big energy, it's unstoppable. That Holy Spirit that dwells on you, in you, within you, beside you, beneath you, above you, on the left, on the right, to and fro, and all over, that's giving you big energy, they can't stop that. They can't stop you from succeeding. They can't stop you from believing. They can't stop you from achieving. They can't stop you from feeling good about yourself. All right. God created you to be the light of the world, with all the other lights out there. We're the salt of the earth, just making everything flavorful, just salting it all up, putting a little flavor here, a little flavor there. That's us. All right. We bringing that brand new flavor in your ear. We are the salt of the earth. All right. We can't even hide it. Brand new flavor in your ear. It's so many wonderful, amazing things about us that people will be jealous of, people will hate of. We're so great, we're so great. People will hate us for no reason. But you have to keep going. You can't let that stop you. You can't be intimidated. You can't be intimidated by people who are hating on you, people who are jealous of you, people who try to intimidate you with their little nasty, mean, negative looks. All right, they just giving you all types of evil eyes. Don't let them intimidate you. It might be 4 or 5 of them. They might be waiting for you to come home. They might be waiting for you when you wake up in the morning. They might be waiting for you outside wherever you're trying to go. They like to gang up and wait on you and try to make you feel uncomfortable. That's like some schoolyard stuff. They are grown people. They are grown bodies with adult children as the person that they are on the inside. They got the mind of a 4th grader because they're not smarter than a 5th grader. And they wait for you and do all these childish things, and they treat you like like they're bullies on the schoolyard, and you owe them some lunch money, which is that energy that you got. They trying to take your big energy in the form of a bully on the playground with some lunch money. Hey, chump, give me that. Yeah, all right, we got your chump. All right, come on, yo, come on, get you, come on, Cletus, come on, Cletus. Because they don't understand that. They really don't understand how much we deal with. They might just want to leave us alone. For real, they might just want to leave us alone. We deal with a lot. We deal with a lot, and they don't want to make you go. They don't want to make you go Super Saiyan 5,000. All right, they don't want to do that. So stay positive. Don't allow haters to get to you. You have a real good energy. You have a real positive uh, uh, outlook on life. You have a real positive view on life. You're a real positive person. Focus on the things that make you feel good. When these people come around with their negativity, always bring your mind back to things that make you feel good. Bring your mind back to God. Bring your mind back to the type of person you are. Bring your mind back to how you feel about people. You love people. You treat people good. You care about people. You wish the best for everyone. They couldn't make you a hater if they tried. So unfortunately, they're not going to stop trying, but we're not going to stop flying. All right. We're not going to stop flying. All right. So everybody keep flying, keep spreading your wings, keep preparing for liftoff, and keep taking off like a skyrocket. I'd like to thank all the chosen vessels who stayed to the end of this video. You a real one. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't you forget to subscribe. Routine maintenance. Shout out to the new subscribers. All right, let's keep this thing going. Shout out to everybody sharing the videos. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean so much to me. Everything that you're helping me do with the channel, with all the support, all the love, all the donations, the Cash Apps, the PayPals, the Super Chats. I feel blessed and I'm thankful. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls. I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DruuTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. All right. Keep being the positive light in the world and keep spreading that flavor all around, no matter who tries to put you down. I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you get you a nice little prayer cloth to clean up that crown. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.